Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. There is high-stakes drama on The Young and the Restless on CBS. Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, and Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, are causing a stir with their unreasonable demands and hasty judgments. As Summer attempts to secure sole custody of Kyle Abbott's Michael Mealer son, Harrison Locke, Redding Munsell, Phyllis plays puppet master, poisoning Summer's mind against Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, and driving wedges between Harrison and his Abbott family. Despite Audra's innocent involvement, Phyllis labels her dangerous on Young and the Restless, and this is prompting Summer to wage a custody war. Meanwhile, Phyllis continues to disrupt Harrison's bond with his grandfather Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and makes bizarre overtures about Harrison being the child she and Jack never had. Phyllis's constant attacks on Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, coupled with her relentless encouragement for Summer to separate Harrison from his loving family, are setting the stage for a turbulent custody battle. As the situation heats up, it's clear that Phyllis's meddling is not only damaging her relationship with her daughter, but also causing untold harm to Summer's relationship with Kyle and the rest of the Abbott clan. Phyllis's history of reckless behavior is now threatening to cost Summer everything, much like Phyllis herself, who has lost almost everything due to her poor decisions. Will Phyllis's manipulative tactics lead to Summer's downfall? Only time will tell. Get all your daily Young and the Restless spoilers and news here at Soap Dirt, and stay tuned for updates on your favorite characters' fates. In The Young and the Restless, no character causes quite as much delightful chaos as Phyllis Summers. A woman of fiery passion, brilliant schemes, and occasional lapses in judgment, Phyllis walks the thin line between love and obsession with all the grace of a wrecking ball. Unfortunately, it's her daughter, Summer Newman, who often feels the brunt of the fallout. As much as Phyllis claims to be acting out of love, her behavior has once again started to unravel Summer's carefully curated life. Here are 5 ways Phyllis is currently sabotaging her daughter's world and doesn't even realize it. Summer and Kyle's marriage has always been a roller coaster, but lately things had finally settled until Phyllis got involved. In true Phyllis fashion, she's been a little too interested in Kyle's business decisions, his exes, and even his parenting style. While Summer is trying to build a united front with her husband, her mother's constant need to protect her daughter is sending Kyle running for space. Rather than support her daughter quietly, Phyllis is playing chess behind the scenes, attempting to manipulate situations that she believes are threats to Summer's happiness. The problem? Summer doesn't want protection, she wants peace. Every time Phyllis whispers doubts into Summer's ear or tries to unearth dirt on Kyle's decisions, she drives a wedge between the couple. Love may be strong, but even the best marriages can't withstand the constant tension Phyllis brings. Phyllis has never met a grudge she didn't like. Whether it's with Diane Jenkins, Nikki Newman, or half of Genoa City's upper crust, Phyllis is always locked in some kind of battle. The trouble is, she insists on dragging Summer into the drama, whether Summer agrees or not. Lately, Phyllis has been reigniting her feud with Diane, which is once again putting Summer in the middle of a war she doesn't want to fight. Summer already has a complicated relationship with Diane, but Phyllis' scorched earth tactics are making diplomacy impossible. Summer finds herself defending her mother 1 minute and apologizing for her the next, a lose-lose situation that's damaging her relationships and her credibility. It's exhausting to be the emotional referee between your mom and the world, especially when your mom refuses to call a truce. And Phyllis? She's too busy setting fires to notice her daughter is suffocating in the smoke. Summer has worked hard to build her reputation as a smart, independent businesswoman. She doesn't want to be seen as Phyllis' daughter, she wants to be respected in her own right. But Phyllis' unpredictability is making that nearly impossible. Whether it's publicly confronting potential investors or using personal connections to push Summer's career forward without her consent, Phyllis is unknowingly undermining her daughter's authority. The whispers of nepotism are growing louder, and Summer's business decisions are constantly second-guessed because of the woman standing beside her. Just recently, Phyllis cornered a major fashion executive at a gala, pitching Summer's ideas without clearing it with her first. Instead of impressing anyone, it left Summer embarrassed and scrambling to do damage control. Phyllis calls it helping. Summer calls it torpedoing my professional credibility. Whether it's romantic, professional, or familial, Summer is struggling to maintain trust in her relationships, and much of it traces back to Phyllis. Her mom's flair for the dramatic and inability to keep secrets has made people wary of getting too close to Summer, fearing Phyllis will get involved or overhear something she shouldn't. Most damaging of all is how Phyllis handles confidential matters. If Summer tells her something in confidence, it's only a matter of time before Phyllis lets it slip, either on purpose to use it as leverage or by accident while running her mouth. This pattern has led to several recent missteps, with Summer caught in awkward or damaging situations thanks to her mother's loose lips. Worse still, Summer has started to internalize this instability. She finds herself double-checking loyalties, fearing betrayal, and second-guessing her own instincts. That constant anxiety, it's rooted in years of watching her mother manipulate, lie, and spin her way through every situation. Even though Summer is a grown woman with her own family, career, and identity, Phyllis continues to hover like a mother hen on steroids. She says it's love, and maybe it is, but it's also fear. Phyllis has always been terrified of being left behind, and that fear manifests as controlling behavior. Instead of trusting that Summer can make her own decisions, Phyllis inserts herself into every facet of her life under the guise of guidance.